On the 16th of August 1819, 60,000 people congregated in St Peter's Field in Manchester, demanding the right to vote and the reform of Parliament. Despite beginning peacefully, the day descended into a massacre, resulting in the death of 18 and hundreds more being wounded. This is the scene captured in this commemorative handkerchief. Along the top we can read, "The Manchester Reform meeting dispersed by the civil and military power, which included the infamous Manchester and Salford Yeomanry, an inexperienced militia recruited from among local tradesmen and shopkeepers." Along the border, we can also see the reformers' demands. Universal suffrage, which was taken to mean a vote for every adult male, not including women. Annual parliaments, regarded by the reformers as the best check on the actions of MPs, and election by ballot, referring to the secret ballot, which was a means of stopping the intimidation of voters at election time. In the background, we can see many of the buildings that surrounded St Peter's Field, including a large cotton mill, a monument to Manchester's growing economic power as the first industrial city. If we look closer, we can also see the hustings, the stage from which the speakers, including Henry Hunt and Mary Fields, president of the Manchester Female Reform Society, addressed the crowd. We can even see on one of the banners the words "Royton Female Society," highlighting the presence of large numbers of women protesters. The scene of the crowd shows the vast numbers of people there. It also reflects the statement of Lieutenant Jolliffe, a hussar, who described the ground being in all parts so filled with people that their hats seemed to touch. The handkerchief is a reproduction of a print produced by James Rowe, the publisher of the radical Manchester Observer newspaper. After the massacre, Rowe was forced into hiding to avoid arrest, as had happened to many of the other reform leaders. Hundreds of these handkerchiefs were produced after the massacre and would have been carried by radical supporters. This belongs to a long tradition of handkerchiefs with topical political designs, which were increasingly mass-produced in Lancashire in the late 18th and early 19th century. Along with medals and other paraphernalia, the handkerchiefs were part of a commemorative culture which sought to keep alive the memory of those killed at Peterloo and their demands for parliamentary reform.